Washington, D.C. We're here.
We're the nickel-sized hell and the damaging winds. We rolled over New York, they ain't ever gonna let us back in. Well, we blew out the lights, we kicked the windows in. And when the law showed up, said they're gonna have to take us in. They're all scared of my music.
Oh, this is awkward because, of course, for the last 2 days I've been teasing a gigantic announcement. I'm only on the air for 26 minutes today. Is that what it is, Bo? 23 minutes.
Yeah, 23.
With a commercial break?
We do. We actually have 2 commercial breaks.
Oh, get the hell out of here. All right. It's Chad Dukes versus the world on 106.7 The Fan. Let's do this right now. The Hadid carpet cleaning listener lines are wide open. Guess the big announcement. Guess the big announcement right now. 800-636-1067. That's how the Junkies did it. That's how Dad did it. That's how America does it. And it's worked out pretty well thus far. I remember one night I was sitting in my dingy basement apartment in Daventry in Springfield, Virginia, and I was listening to 106.7 WJFK. And I was listening to my favorite nighttime show, The Sports Junkies. And they played Guess the Big Announcement. And the big announcement was Jason Bishop was getting married. And I remember thinking that was really cool. Fast forward, I'm interning for the Sports Junkies as they are probably 2 or 3 years later. They are the evening show here on 106.7 WJFK at the time, Washington's talk superstation. They played Guess the Big Announcement. And the big announcement was they were leaving for mornings on 99.1 WHFS, the alternative rock station, which, of course, is now the news station. So anytime the Junkies played Guess the Big Announcement, I always got a little tingling in my groin. Take that for what it's worth. So now I get to do it. I have a big announcement. I would love for someone to guess it. Phone lines are full. You can tweet me if you want, at Chad Dukes. I've been a real dick about this, and honestly, it was not my intention. It's been weird because, of course, LaVar, who I've been doing the show with for 5 years, left on Friday because he is going to take a full-time gig with the NFL Network. Extremely happy for him. Very lucky to have worked with him for as long as I did. But it was awkward because we did a big goodbye show, and then he came back in because on Monday and was live in studio because LaVar is going to be on here in the afternoon drive for two times a week, an hour on Monday and an hour on Friday. So he's still going to have a very strong presence for 106.7 The Fan. Then you had the fact that, there's business. There's a business side of this whole thing, and the business side had not caught up with where the radio side was. So I was kind of in a holding pattern here at 106.7. Nobody's fault. It's just the way that it was, but it made for some awkward radio for your pal Bradley Fukerton III. So I have the announcement to make today. The Nationals are playing the Colorado Rockies early, so I'm going to be out of here by 2:30, which is awkward. I'll have a full show for you tomorrow, but what show will that be? That's the question. Let's go take some phone calls. They're all full. Tommy, if you don't mind screening the calls, that would be great. It doesn't look like the calls
we're on it. No, the call screening software is not working out there.
That's
so
weird.
We're doubling up on the same computer in here.
A huge mistake has been made. Get CK in here immediately. No, I'm kidding, of course. Let's go to Adam in Lusby. Adam, what is the big announcement?
I'm guessing it's going to be the Chad Dukes show with Big O.
With Big O? With Oscar Robertson?
Obviously.
Oh. Basketball show here at 106.7 The Fan. That's a decent guess. Decent guess. Let's go to RJ in Waldorf. RJ, what's going on?
You're tag teaming up with Chris Cooley.
Oh, Captain Chaos himself. I'm a big Chris Cooley fan. He used to hang out with me. Now he doesn't return my calls. That would be a great show, me and Chris Cooley. Let's go to Mike in Fairfax. What's up, Mike?
Hey, buddy. We love the show.
Thank you.
I'm going to guess that you're going to be working with the lovely and very talented Holden.
Holden Kushner?
Yes.
I like me some Holden Kushner. Always been very good to me. Very knowledgeable about baseball. I don't know if I've ever done radio with Holden. That would be an interesting radio show. You're right. Let's go to Chris in Front Royal. What's up, Chris?
Yeah, I'm thinking Fred Smoot.
Fred Smoot is a hilarious individual, knows football, has always been wonderful for us here on 106.7 The Fan. These are all good guesses. These are all strong guesses, and unfortunately, probably they're listening in the front office here at CBS Radio and thinking, damn it, why didn't we think of that? Let's go to Jaime or Jamie in Annandale. Is it Jaime or Jamie?
It's Jamie, Chad.
What's up, dude?
I'm going to go with the dulcet tones of Frank Henry.
I do love that psychopath, Frank Hanrahan, and the ninjutsu he does for the morning show. He does a great job now for 99.1. Really knowledgeable about sport. Dreamboat in phenomenal shape. Kevin Schaefer told me he's one of the best white basketball players that he's ever seen. Let's go to Ronnie in Dale City. Ronnie Mund, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, Chad? I'm thinking B. Mitch, Brian Mitchell from the Redskins.
Brian Mitchell, I've done several shows with him. Love the B. Mitch. Nice guy. A guy that I certainly wouldn't want to tangle with. Fellow Centerville man. Very good guess. A call from Charm City. You know, I did radio in Baltimore. Did you know that, Bud Mode? With Bill Rowland. Did radio with Ed Norris. Did radio with Oscar Santana. Baltimore was a very tumultuous time for me. Let's go to Tim in Charm City. What's up, Tim?
Chad Dukes.
Sir.
Hey, I visited you one of your on-site promotions in Baltimore, so very high point in my life, just letting you know.
Excellent. Well, do you remember which one it was?
No, it was some hurting up in, like, near Towson or something.
Oh, it was hurting.
Yeah, but I did get a Sports Junkie shirt, and anyway.
Awesome.
I was going to say the first caller, the return of Big O and Dukes, but tell you what, I say it's just UK solo because you can handle it, and I would appreciate that.
Tim, you know what? Hold the line real quick. Hold the line, Tim. Bodie, do we have a little timpani action going on in there for Tim? Little timpani?
I have a drum roll.
Oh, that's fine. Drum roll's fine.
Right,
Same thing, right?
I don't have the big ta-da, though.
All right, well, this is already really underwhelming. Go ahead. Oh, God. This is embarrassing. How
Ta-da!
oh, my God. Get my agent on the phone. I've made the wrong choice. The big announcement is that Eric Wadden, while he was out in Las Vegas, no, I'm kidding, of course. The big announcement is that from 2 to 6 every day here on 106.7 The Fan, it will be Chad Dukes versus the world. That's right. I'm going to be in here with no Chewbacca, Han Solo. Not that LaVar is Chewbacca. I don't want that to sound the wrong way. He will still be involved with the show. I mean, you're just ruining my major announcement, Bode Mode. What are you playing in there? What's going on?
Oh, no, I don't know. The video. Don't worry about it. Ta-da!
You know, if this is an omen for things to come, I can just hear people switching their radios off already. I mean, this is going to be the biggest disaster in the history of CBS Radio. No, but in all seriousness, I have re-signed with CBS Radio for many years, and I will be hosting Afternoon Drive here on 106.7 The Fan. And if I know we're a little late here, but if I could get real for a minute, a lot of people have a lot of boyhood dreams. Shawn Michaels was to win the WWE Championship. I literally sat in my mom's basement when I was 19 years old, not knowing what I wanted to do, thinking that I was going to be a failure my whole life. And my goal was to host Afternoon Drive on 106.7 The Fan and do my own radio show. And so when I tell you that I take this with the heaviest gravitas, it absolutely is the case. I could not be more thrilled. I've got an acre of people to thank, including, I'll start with the junkies, the sports junkies, whom I interned for and started my broadcasting career. Eric Bickle banned me from the studio because he thought I was creepy. But ever since then have been nothing but incredibly supportive of me, and I would not be here if it wasn't for them. All the shows here on the station, including Grant and Danny, who have been really wonderful to me. I got a big list here. First and foremost, Chris Keinard, program director here at 106.7, The Fan, who I consider one of my best friends and a tremendous boss, and someone that is, if you're lucky enough, you work for a guy like this. So thank you to him, who has been pining away for this. Everyone in CBS Radio, Steve Swenson, Steve Davis, everybody up in New York, Chris Olivero, for making this happen. I greatly appreciate the faith. This is a big market and a big radio station. A lot of people's jobs are tied to this, and to let me go at it alone means an awful lot. I got to thank LaVar Arrington for doing a show with me for 5 years and giving me name recognition that I simply wouldn't have if I didn't have a show with him. I have to thank a litany of people. My agent, Matt Miller, tremendous guy. Cameron Gray, program director, my old professor at GMU, who helped get me my first gig in radio. Michael Hughes, Lisa Warden, definitely Oscar Santana, who I've worked with for many years. Thank you very much to him. Darren and Andrea at the UPS store, who allowed me to work there for full time as I was basically being a whipping boy for the Junkies in the morning. And I was called Chad the Stalker. I was a joke. People hated me. People still talk about how annoying I was doing hits for that show. And those two allowed me to work at their store and leave whenever I wanted to because I had to go do radio stuff. I had to make it in radio. And that allowed me to do it. And I got to thank Drab T-shirt, a fellow Boucherib, even AJ Atayi, Bodie, and Thom, all the guys that have produced the show since I've been here and just had to put up with an enormous amount of crap from several different sources and just terrible situations and made crap money while doing it. And I appreciate each and every one of those guys for doing that. So I could not be more excited. I could not be more excited to still be here with you guys. And I'm going to do radio the way I know how to do radio. You're going to get your sports. You're going to get your Redskins. You're going to get everything you'd want to out of 106.7 The Fan. But you're also going to get things very differently than what everybody else is doing. And I hope I've been giving you a taste of that from 6 to 7 here on The Fan for the past few months. I've had a great time doing it. And hopefully you'll stay with me moving forward. And we'll turn this into a big family because that's what I want. I want Chad Dukes versus the world to eventually have Chad Dukes lords over the world and convert you all to the way that I view things. That's the ultimate goal. But in all seriousness, thank you so much to CBS and 106.7 and my boss and everybody for making this happen. I really could not be more excited. And in order to say thank you, what better way to say thank you? Callers 9 and 10 right now. Callers 9 and 10. You win a pair of tickets to see Kiss and Def Leppard at Jiffy Lube Live this Friday night. Tickets are still available. Visit livenation.com for details. That's livenation.com for details. Get yours today. Callers number 9 and 10. You are the big fat winner. Don't tune away because I'll give away Manchester United tickets before the Nationals are playing baseball here on the flagship station. So to recap, Chad Dukes versus the world from 2 to 6 here on 106.7 The Fan. I'm really happy that I'm here, and I'm really happy to be doing this show for you guys. Thank you very much for everything.